Shall we call for the truth?
So we've been getting a lot of comments, people responding to what's going on in the world, and apparently there's a lot of anxiety and it's rising up more readily. So people have this question saying, what is anxiety actually and how do we address it?
So the idea of what is it? It's fear. Where does it come from? It comes from living in the experience of always being concerned about the future. Often, fear is not in the moment that you're in. Like you may have anxiety, but you're not afraid right now. The fear is about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen when you get in your car, what's going to happen when the bills come, or what's going to happen when the baby's born, or what's going to happen when you can't pay the rent. These are all things that are not in the moment you're in, and you have no control over what is not in the moment. So the second part of that question was,
how do we address it? But it sounds like you're already within it, this idea of focusing on the now. But if you would elaborate.
If you would bring yourself in any moment of fear, if you bring yourself into the moment and look around you, is there something to fear right now? Generally, fear is hypothetical. If you bring yourself to the moment, that levels the field somewhat. And then there are many things you can do to keep yourself in the moment. The biggest thing is to pay attention to your own thoughts. Is that my thought, or is that something I heard on the radio about the news that now I'm afraid something's going to happen?
So is there a practice that within the Sun culture, so to say, that could be utilized for anxiety?
Absolutely. Meditation, grounding, salt baths, almost everything we do can be used that way. In meditation, in the act of meditation, you are moved into the moment. And many people ask me about meditation and they say, well, I can't meditate, I don't like it. And I'm like, are you hearing what I'm saying now? They say, yes. I said, then you know how to listen, then you can listen.
Yeah, it's not what people think. They're like, let me stop everything. I don't think it's designed that way.
No, but if you are already adept at hearing what's being said, then you can go outside and listen to the birds. That will put you in the right frequency.
That's interesting.
And then if you sit on the back of the Mother Earth and you feel her pulse and you listen to the birds, your anxiety will start ebbing away from you. And the longer you do it, the more often you do it. It might take a week or two of doing it every day before you recognize, I'm not anxious. My anxiety is leaving. So often I'll say to people, spend 20 minutes every day listening outside. Try to touch the earth with your feet or your bottom and listen. And they're like, but I can't meditate. I said, nobody told you to. I said, listen. Just go out and listen. And then they call and they say, I think I'm meditating. So are you listening? So it goes both ways. Silence is consent. Join us in speaking up. Like, share, comment, subscribe.